Hi, welcome to Barbara's Place of Encouragement. This is me, your girl Barbara, and I just want to get on here today to just talk and see what's going on. How's everybody doing? And I know it's been a while, but that's okay. Here I am today. Please, if you are new, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the post notification button down below. That way you'll be notified of whatever new content that I have going on. So today I just want to get on here and talk a little bit, share what's on my heart, and hopefully encourage somebody on today. So this time of year, I know for some reason, right, it's supposed to be the most joyous, wonderful time of the year. It's the holiday season, but yet a lot of people are sad. And I can get it. I can get it. And I can identify with some sadness and, a little depression this time of year. I absolutely get it. But what I really, really want to talk about today is really gets to that point, right? When it gets to the point that you're so down and you're so sad that you want to self-harm or you have suicidal thoughts. That is it's just been touching my heart with that because lately you see so many people taking their lives and people are saying we never knew. We never knew they had something going on. We never knew. They didn't say anything. But I just want to say that we should continuously check in before they check out. Does that make sense to you? People, we are good at masking. I'm going to say we because I fall into that category. And I have fell into that category where I was so broken and so hurt and depressed or despondent where I still walked around smiling. I still walked around cutting up because I know how to cut up, right? And nobody knew. And then one day somebody said that to me, was like, well, you always seem like you got it together. Nobody would ever know you had anything going on. And I was like, wow. But why is that? Because it's easy to say, if if you need me, call me. It's easy to say, well, they should talk to somebody or they should find. But who? Because if it was that easy, I feel like they would have or could have spoken to somebody. I don't know. What do you guys think? I really need some feedback and some dialect on this. So please send me some comments if you don't mind. And I say that to say, are you a safe place? Because if we are not a safe place, if we are not people of integrity, no one's going to feel that they can come to you, come to me with anything because I don't feel safe. I'm already feeling what I'm feeling. I'm already going through what I'm going through. But now, who? Because I always tell people that know me know that I always say, I got 2 ears if you need them. And I got 2 shoulders if you need those too. That's my motto to people. If you need, sometimes people just need someone to listen. They don't need no feedback. They don't need no dialogue. They don't need no questions. They just need someone to listen just to get a release. I'm telling you, it helps. Sometimes, most times, it's nothing nobody could physically do about whatever their situation is. But just to not being able to walk around holding it in, that release just means a lot. And then at that point, because in your mind, because that's where it all starts at. I know with me. In my mind, it seems like everything makes sense. But when even the bad stuff, right? Even the stuff that you have no business thinking about or no business partaking in, even those things make sense in your mind. But once you say, because sometimes I've said that like, that makes sense in my head. But once I said it, so at that point, if a person needs that release, once they speak those things, I believe at that point, then things will start churning or turning where now I can see a little clearer because I got that release. My brain is not so clouded by whatever it was going on, which are distractions, which is whatever the case may be. So I'm here to challenge you. Be a safe place for somebody. And in being a safe place, that means don't talk about their business to nobody. Don't gossip about nobody. Show love to whomever. It don't matter, white, black, fat, skinny. Show love because we don't know. We don't know what somebody is battling, especially if they're silent. Know your people who you're around. My son is like that. He's not a very verbal, feely person. He's not going to tell me if he don't feel good. He's not going to tell me if he's hurt. He's not. But because I'm in tune with him, I know by the aura that he gives off, even when he thinks that he's masking it, because we do that. We mask. And I'll say, what's the matter? You don't feel good? I feel fine. No, you don't. And I watch him and I know him, right? Something's bothering you? Everything is fine. No, it's not. Let's talk about it. And that's the beginning of the dialogue. And then after a while, he'll say, oh my, I had a headache. I got overheated. Okay, you want some Tylenol? You want me to pray for your headache? Oh, I feel a little stuffy. Okay, he knows I am the tea queen. So he knows I got all types of tea. So when I see him looking for a bag of tea, okay, what's the matter? Right? When I see him getting my ginger ale, because to me, ginger ale is my thing. Ginger ale is the cure-all. Like back in the day, Robitussin. Okay, but that's a whole other thing. Anyway, so know your people. When you haven't heard from somebody, check up on them. Everything could be fine, but it could just be a, hey girl, what's up? Hey homeboy, how you doing? Hey sir, hey madam. But also, be a safe place for somebody. Check in before they check out. Please, I implore you, let's be men and women of integrity. Let's be somebody with high morals and standards. Yes, let's be our brothers and sisters keepers. Let's love one another. Let's encourage. Let's tell people that we love them. There's nothing wrong with that. But please, 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 if you are someone that's suffering with depression, that's suffering with thoughts of suicide, self-harm, please, you may not know me. Send me a message. Reach out to somebody. I'm going to put some links in here. Suicide prevention. Maybe I'm going to find some links for some therapy. Let's get therapy. I'm all for it now. Back in the day, it was what goes on in my house stays in my house. Nah, I'm sorry. Time out for that. I'm sorry, I'm working too. It's time out for that. We got to start speaking things because growing up, we held on to some stuff that trickled into our adulthoods. And we were not nice people at one time. I know I wasn't. I was not nice at one point because of some things that I went through in my past that I held on to, that I did not talk about, that I did not release. Well, I got in a dark place. Like I tell somebody, I was one pinky toe out of the mental institution. And at that point, I just would have to cry. And I learned to cry out to God at that point too. And sometimes I did. I was angry with God. Like, God, why am I going through this? Why am I always going through something? Why am I never happy? Why this? Why that? Why that? I know a lot of people. Lots of people. I encourage lots of people. I'm there for a lot of people. But during my times, I felt like I was in the middle of a crowded room, but yet I was still alone. Has anybody else felt that way? That's not the life for us to live. We are supposed to have life, joy, peace, love. And if you're not getting that from people that you're around, find you some new people. I don't care if it's a family member or if it's your family. Find you a new family. I have some good friends that are closer to me than some family. And that's okay. My family is wonderful. But I have some close friends that you would have thought we were blood. And some people might say, blood don't make a difference. You know, that's on you. But please, if you're the safe place person, be a person of integrity. Be a person of good morals and high standards. Encourage, love, support. Be there for somebody. Pray for somebody. Check in before they check out. It breaks my heart. You put on the news, somebody committed suicide. You go on social media, somebody's committed suicide. And these are men that are fathers, brothers, uncles, sons, cousins. These are women that are mothers, sisters, mothers, aunties, grandmas, people. Then there's young people. Oh my God, let's cover our young people. Please. Please. Let's cover our young people. These children are not like back in the day. These children are cutthroat. And these young babies are killing themselves because of bullying. I come from an era where we used to call it snapping, where we would snap on each other. We would cut each other up. And I mean, we was cutting each other up, laughing, having a good time about it. These kids don't know about that. They cutthroat. They not cutting each other up, having fun. They cutting and snapping, trying to hurt you, being malicious. And there's kids that want to hurt themselves. I have a teenage grandson, and he sits and talks to me about things that's going on in the schools. And I pray God covers him, covers his mind, because he is a teenager and he's wanting acceptance. And people today will prey on that and think, and then he'll think that these are my friends and that they care about me. I've heard so many stories. We've just seen stuff going on, but the girl just went to Mexico with her friends and never made it back home to her family. We've heard other instances. It was a boy in Queens when I was in New York that was lured into the projects by his friends, and they set him up to steal his phone and killed him. I've heard countless stories of that. So let's please continue to cover our babies. Listen to them. We don't always have to agree with anything, but sometimes just listen. And if they ask for feedback, that's what we do. But we don't have to push. Sometimes they just want to listen. I'm sorry, they just want someone to listen. Sometimes they just need a shoulder. Please, let's check in before these people check out. I'm going to keep saying that. Check in before they check out. Be a safe haven. Be a safe place. Don't just be lip service. Let somebody be able to come to you and put something on you that they'll never get back to them from somebody else. Let's stop telling people business. Let's stop gossiping. Let's continue to love more. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm talking harsh, but this is just so passionate to me because I've been in positions where I felt like I know everybody, I know a lot of people, but I couldn't find one person that I can really say that I can trust. And yeah, people gonna say, you can't trust me, you can. And at that time, maybe I couldn't. Because your people's characters, I see and I watch a lot. And I observe a lot. And I see how people do people. So why would I trust me with you? So that's what this is about. Would you trust you with yourself, how you are? Be there for somebody. So we can stop hearing about these, oh God, self-harming, suicides, depressions, mental illness. Watch how you speak to people. Speak about people, because you can speak about something. You may not even say it to the person, but you can say it to somebody that somebody else will take it to that person. And that effect, please, love. I just encourage everybody to love on one another. Love yourself. If this is you, if you are feeling that, if you're in a position where you have thought about self-harm or thought about suicide, please don't. I saw somebody post yesterday and they were just saying, just say, don't do it. So I'm going to say that, don't do it. You are here for a purpose. Your life is worth living. You will get through your darkest times. I promise you, I've been there. I've been through some times. I've been through some things I've never even spoke about. Between me and God. And I'm still here. And I'm grateful to be in the land of the living. I got my grandkids. I got my grown children. Who would have thought? When my children were young, oh my low way. But my kids are in their late 20s, early 30s now. And I'm a grandma. Things is perfect? No. But I'm way better than I was before. And now I get to enjoy some more life. Because God's got a plan for me, just like you. And it's not to harm us. It's not for us to suffer. It's for us to prosper, be in good health, be alive, living with peace and joy. And when you come out of your situation, pay it forward. Encourage somebody else. Let them know that you made it and they can too. So I just encourage everybody, let's start checking in before people check out. Even when you think nobody's going through something, it doesn't matter. It's nothing wrong with just saying hello. Hey, you was on my mind. How you doing? Okay? Again, this is Barbara's Place of Encouragement. And I would like for you to like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification button down below. If you want to be a part of my channel, please be encouraged, okay? My son, Lee Cruz, has a Facebook where he's been doing a Vlogmas, 25 days till Christmas. And also he has a YouTube channel. His name is Lee Cruz. I will post the links in here as well. But please, please, please stay encouraged. He prays every night. He prays. If you need some prayer, look him up, hit him up. If you need some encouragement, I'm here. My email is ministerbarbaraann2022@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. This is kind of long. I'm not going to do, I know Lee, he does like where he adds the symbol, the thing, the pressed it. I'm not doing all that. I'm just going to post this video straight how it is. You see me here. My hair is messy. It's not about that. I'm just here. Opening myself up, just asking you, let's start checking in before people check out. God bless you, and I'll be back soon. Have a great rest of your day.